Welcome to Dear Sapphy. I am Sapphire Bardot, and today we are talking about repurposing the pain. So stay tuned. Reduce, reuse, recycle. You've probably heard that phrase in the context of waste management. Maybe you even live by it, separating your plastics, rinsing your jars, and composting your food scraps. Choosing to live with more care, more conscientiousness. And if so, thank you. Big up to you for doing your part and making this planet that we call home a more beautiful and healthy place to dwell in. Seriously, thank you. But what if I told you that same approach can be applied not just to how we treat Mother Earth, but to how we treat our experiences? We're not just physical beings walking through physical space. We are energetic beings, emotional beings, spiritual beings, and we are constantly taking things in: experiences, emotions, relationships, stories. Some of it feeds us, some of it drains us. Some of our experiences are beautiful, but let's be real, life gets messy, painful, awkward, embarrassing, remorseful. And sometimes it feels like all we're left with is emotional trash, betrayal, regret, confusion, heartbreak, etc. But here's where the shift comes in. Just like we don't toss everything in the landfill anymore, maybe we shouldn't do that with our pain either. What if we repurposed it? Let's break it down using the reduce, reuse, recycle model. First, we reduce. You begin by reducing the story's grip over you, the overthinking, the shame spirals, the replays at 2 a.m. You can't always control what happened, but you can reduce the power it has over your nervous system by noticing the narrative. Is this pain still serving you? Or are you just used to holding it? This is where we begin to lessen the weight of the experience. You don't erase it. You don't pretend that it didn't happen or it didn't hurt. To reduce the over identification, the obsession, the way it loops in our heads and clings to our identity, there are a few questions that we need to begin asking. What story am I telling myself about this? Is this still true? Or have I grown since then? Sometimes the pain isn't what happened, it's how we've held on to it. Next, we reuse. This is where we find wisdom. When you look at the broken relationship, the lost opportunity, the betrayal, the moment where everything fell apart, what did it reveal about you? Did it show you what you truly desire? Did it teach you how resilient you are? Did it push you toward a version of yourself you didn't even know you had in you? And lastly, can you reuse this memory in some way as fuel, as clarity, as a boundary, as a warning, or even as a whispered prayer? When we reuse an experience, we reclaim its energy. It can even become art or ministry. Look, that rhymed and I wasn't even trying to do that. Lastly, we recycle. Now, this is the part that requires the most soul work. To recycle an experience means to transform it, to put it through the fire of your own awareness, to clean it, strip it down, and let it become something else. In practical terms, this might mean journaling the experience to understand your patterns. It might mean apologizing or forgiving. It most almost always certainly includes forgiving, which is hard to do, but it could be crying or dancing or deleting the number, blocking that person and never looking back. You sort through the mess and aftermath, thought by thought, feeling by feeling, just like you'd sort paper from plastic. What part is guilt? What part is grief? What's your responsibility? And what was projection? Then you rinse it, like you'd rinse peanut butter out of the jar, like you'd wash the wine from the glass bottle before tossing it in the blue bin. You rinse your trauma, your missteps, your heartbreak. You rinse it in truth. You rinse it in grace. Because it's not just about what happened, it's about how you prepare it for transformation. And once it's been sorted, rinsed, and seen, you release it into the bin of becoming. Not discarded, not erased, repurposed. Because this is sacred recycling. This is alchemy. This is how you turn mess into meaning. Because here's the promise: all things work together for the good of those who love God and are called according to his purpose, according to Romans 8:28. All things, not just the good things, not just the healed things, not just the pretty things you would post about on your social media. All things, even the things you swore would break you, even the parts you're still too tender to talk about, even the mess. Look, I'm not going to lie to you. Some things are just trash, basura, rotten. There's nothing poetic about it. It's just painful. But even manure, even the rankest, most disgusting compost can grow roses, can grow lavender, can grow figs and lemons and lush green things you thought would never bloom again. The very thing that stunk up your spirit might be the catalyst that nourishes the soil of your next season. So, what I'd like you to do now is take one thing you've been carrying, one moment, one memory, one mistake, and run it through the cycle. How can you reduce the shame? What can you reuse as wisdom? What will you recycle into something beautiful? Let that be your meditation today. And remember this: you are not the pain. You are the alchemist. You are the pomegranate tree, lush, rooted, bearing fruit. And yes, it was the manure, the mess you once resented that made the soil rich enough for you to thrive. Peace, love, and light. Before I go, if this stirred something in you, a memory, a moment, a question, or even a lived lesson, I want to hear from you. So please send your stories, your questions, your experiences to dearsapphy@gmail.com, or you can text me. It is an American number. So text 773-405-6217. That's 773-405-6217. You can text me. You can leave a message, whatever. I just know that none of us have all the answers, especially not your girl. But if we each bring a little bit of truth, a little bit of light, a little bit of lived experience to the table and share, we just might figure out this thing called life together. So I look forward to connecting with you and hearing from you. So until next time, this is Sapphire Barger with Dear Sapphy. Peace, love, and light.